It was a revelation that has set social media ablaze and left royal enthusiasts and critics alike scrambling for answers. Meghan Markle, long known for her careful management of public image and meticulous storytelling, has reportedly been thrown into turmoil after Levin, a seasoned royal biographer, made a claim that could redefine the public perception of the Duchess of Sussex. According to Levin, Meghan allegedly used surrogates for both Archie and Lilibet, a revelation that contradicts her public portrayal of her pregnancies and threatens to unravel the carefully constructed narrative she has maintained for years. The timing of the disclosure could not have been more dramatic. Appearing on a widely viewed televised interview, Levin didn't hold back, revealing that Meghan's pregnancies, as reported to the public, may not have been physically experienced in the way she led everyone to believe. While Meghan's spokespersons have consistently emphasized her devotion as a mother and her intimate connection to her children, Levin's claims paint a starkly different picture, one in which surrogacy was a central component, allegedly kept secret to preserve Meghan's image and the narrative of a traditional royal pregnancy she presented to the world. The implications of such a claim are enormous. Surrogacy is, in many ways, a deeply personal decision and often a private one, but in Meghan's case, Levin alleges that the choice became a tightly guarded secret because of its potential to disrupt the perception of her family life. According to Levin, Meghan and her inner circle meticulously controlled information about her pregnancies, ensuring that only select details reached the public. The Duchess's public appearances, photos, and interviews, all designed to reinforce the image of a natural pregnancy, could now be interpreted in a new light, raising questions about authenticity, privacy, and the pressures of life in the public eye. Meghan's reaction, according to sources close to her, has been intense. The term furious has circulated in multiple media reports, describing a mix of anger, frustration, and deep concern about the potential fallout from Levin's revelations. Surrogacy, while increasingly common and legally protected in many parts of the world, remains a sensitive subject when tied to figures of global interest. For Meghan, the exposure of such a private decision has not only personal ramifications but also professional and public ones, with critics and supporters alike dissecting every word and gesture. The public response has been swift and polarized. Social media platforms are overflowing with speculation, debates, and heated commentary. Some argue that the claims, if true, challenge Meghan's public persona and could impact her credibility, while others emphasize that surrogacy is a private medical choice and should not be used to judge her character or parenting. A recurring theme among commentators is the tension between celebrity, privacy, and accountability, the very balance that Meghan has struggled to maintain throughout her public life. Legal experts and PR specialists have weighed in, suggesting that while Levin's claims are explosive, they remain unverified and could expose both parties to scrutiny and potential legal complications. Meghan's legal team, historically proactive in protecting her image, may now be assessing options to address the claims while managing the public narrative. Meanwhile, the media frenzy shows no signs of slowing, as headlines and social feeds continue to highlight the alleged surrogacy and question what else may have been carefully curated behind the scenes. For Meghan Markle, this moment is more than a public relations crisis. It's a deeply personal challenge. The exposure of private family decisions, especially those surrounding children, strikes at the heart of both her role as a mother and her carefully managed public identity. At the same time, the controversy underscores a larger discussion about privacy, parenthood, and societal expectations placed upon women in the spotlight. How much of a public figure's life should be subject to scrutiny? How do private medical and family decisions intersect with public perception? These questions, amplified by Levin's revelations, are now unavoidable. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The world is witnessing a dramatic moment in royal history, one that challenges assumptions, sparks debate, and places Meghan Markle's private life under an unprecedented microscope. Whether Levin's claims are ultimately proven or disputed, the impact on public perception, media coverage, and the Duchess's personal and professional life is already being felt. The situation raises broader conversations about transparency, authenticity, and the extraordinary pressures of living life in the global spotlight. Reminders that even figures who seem untouchable are subject to scrutiny, speculation, and the relentless gaze of the public eye.